think a lot of it too nowadays is people want things done right now. They don't have that patience. Everything has to be right now, right now. There's a process and a procedure. It's not going to happen right now. It's like this whole thing with Frances and this FJAA thing that she's got going on, and everybody wants, even if it did get a bill number, even if it did get introduced, even if that did happen, there are still laws, there are still processes in place that you still have to follow with your case, regardless of anything else. You still have to follow what's in place right now. So just follow the process that you have right now, follow what's happening. And that doesn't mean that there isn't crooked stuff going on. I'm not saying that there's not crooked stuff. I'm not saying there's not bad attorneys. I'm not saying that, because obviously there is. What I'm saying is you still have to follow the process and the procedure.
You got to check your stuff. Go ahead, Agnes.
I'm saying I like the point she's made, because now it seems like people are running to this grand bill that will somehow solve my case at the federal level, if that. I'm so confused how that is legally possible.
It's not. You have to start at your state level by changing your state laws. You have to start by changing those first.
Which they don't want to do because they don't have the networks and the connections to the people.
And that's what I posted today. I don't know if you guys saw it, but I said, you know what, let's try to go into 2026, stop wasting our energy on these affidavits and all this other stuff, and putting the courts on if you've been served or your public notice or something like that they do. It's like, why are you wasting your time and your energy to go do that? It's not even something that they can respond to. It's not going to get anywhere in. It's not going to help us. Like, how is that going to help us? We've done the research on it. We flipped it over backwards. We turned it inside out, trying to figure out if it actually helps. We've already done research on it. It doesn't do anything.
Well, that's what Fran was doing back in the day. She was trying to arrest judges. I mean, obviously what she did with Letitia James and trying to sue Cuomo, and it's already been done. People have been doing it for a long time. And if it hasn't worked, I mean, it's just moving the goalpost in a sense, and you can keep moving the goalpost. But if you're not producing anything at this point, 7 years later, if you haven't produced one thing, you got to really stop. It's like the definition of insanity. It's doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. You're not.
So Amanda, you want to tell them what the newest thing is that she's doing?
What one?
About the trademark? She's trading it in something. So I don't even know. I can't figure it out, guys. It's like, okay, you guys ready for this? You ready? I was going to tell you.
We are trading in our copyright for a bill.
Iowa mom, you got to hear this. You listening? Ready?
No, this is her words from her.
Ready? Go.
We are trading in I am trading in my copyright for a bill number. And it will no longer be the FJAA.
So I was trying to figure it out. I'm like, okay, go ahead, Agnes. What? You have something? Agnes, what? You have something?
You can copyright a bill? Let's start from there. You
can't copyright a bill. No.
Oh.
But she's trading her copyright for a bill number.
What?
That's her words. I wrote it down.
That's her exact words. I know. She's trading in her copyright. So a copyright is basically a trademark, right? So we know she doesn't have a trademark, right? She doesn't have a copyright. I've already checked. For a bill number, how do you even do that?
But once it gets handed in, so it has to go through this process. It goes to the clerk, and then the clerk gives her a number. So she has that copyright will be removed. So it's not essentially trading for a bill number. She just has to introduce it to the clerk. It goes into a box, and then it could get kicked back. It could be because it has to go through this process. But the minute it goes to the clerk, and she was on the Zoom, she was being very vague about it. But if she handed it to the clerk, like she said, she would have gotten a bill number immediately. You get an immediate number. It doesn't take time, but she was being very vague. So I'm like thinking, like, well, where's the bill number?
But that's me, the wrapper without the candy inside of it. Like, what's it gonna do for me? What's it gonna do for me?
But once again, it would never be accepted because where's the funding coming from? Not all 50 states are going to go to her for advocacy. It's not feasible. It's just not.
What's the end goal of this? I'm just so curious. What is the end goal of this whole thing now she's trying to do?
That's what we're trying to figure out, because according to her, 50-50 custody is not plausible. Every divorce has one abuser, two parents, no matter what. Out of every relationship, there has to be one abuser, which according to her, the protective parent is always the mother. So obviously she doesn't support men. So it has to be
she's sexist to men.
Alienation is junk science, which I know it's not because I'm a child of parental alienation and I was a mother of a victim of parental alienation in two different ways. So it's not junk science. I've seen the effects on both ways. I don't understand